another episode in the homeless drama along the Santa Ana Riverbed. Now, last week we talked about the fact that the homeless had been cleared out, that the encampment is gone, and what the Orange County supervisors have done is handed out those vouchers, as we reported, and it was good for several hundred people, whoever there was in the encampment, and it was good for 30 days at local motels. Now, unintended consequences. I'm reading that some motels are completely obnoxious to these people, treating them like dirt. They're complaining of that, removing all the amenities. We're talking about shower curtains, according to the story I read, and the county, and how is the county dealing with it? Well, Todd Spitzer, who is the county supervisor, who is the heart of this. Todd, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning. So was this anticipated that some of these motel owners were going to treat the homeless less than beneficial, for example?
Well, I mean, let me back up 2 steps. You got to remember, Bill, I was in that riverbed with CityNet, my contractor, moving people since July of last year. And how many stepped up and wanted to get out of the riverbed? 251, Bill, over 8 months. So when we went to court, because we were going to clear the rest of the folks, right, who involuntarily, we wanted to close the riverbed, make it subject to trespass. The judge said, no. We got sued. So we had to find shelter for everybody we wanted to move. So think about that, right? I had 8 months to move 251 into county facilities where we have treatment. But then I was rushed to place, and I have placed now, 732 in 2 weeks, Bill. Think about that, Bill. Between February 14th and February 28th or 25th, we now move 732 people.
It's a lot of people, sort of insurmountable. And I'm assuming you went to motels, because a lot of motels accept vouchers for the homeless as part of the program, the Orange County outreach program. But I'm assuming you had to go to motels that had never done this and try to convince them to do this?
Yeah, I mean, let me clear that up. We didn't hand people like a voucher. I mean, we're calling it that, but it's a misnomer. We literally escorted every single person to every location where we could get a contract and find rooms, because we have to assess all those people. And since the individuals from the riverbed have been living in these motels, they're in other places too, but primarily I've got 697 people in 44 motels in Orange County, Bill, okay? And I've got to assess them over the next 30 days. And we've assessed about 100, and then we're going to push those folks back into services and care.
So the accusation that some of these motel owners are taking advantage of the contract that you have and treating these people terribly, I'm assuming you're paying attention to that, and do you have oversight enough to deal with that?
Well, Bill, I don't think it's a bad practice to drain a pool, okay? I don't need the liability. You got to remember.
I get it. But how about the story of...
Right? I got premises liability now, and I don't need all these attractive nuisances, and then I'm going to have all kinds of situations. So,
yeah. How about the story of the shower curtains, though?
Okay, but listen, Judge Carter, that came to my attention. We're like, look, linens, towels, shower curtains, basic human needs. Some of your listeners are like hitting their steering wheel right now saying, wait a minute, isn't this a whole heck of a lot better than their situation on the riverbed? That's what they're asking, Bill.
And the answer clearly is yes, but a lot of if I'm a motel owner and I'm a motel owner and I'm looking at someone bringing their own bedding, their own mattresses, their own linen, to me, that's trash. And I'm going to have to fumigate the place as soon as they leave. I mean, that's a lot to ask of me. Of course, actually, it's I'm agreeing to that. But at what point is the word amenity start or stop?
Well, I agree with you, Bill, but I want to challenge one of your suppositions that you just put forward, which was this is a lot better than the situation on the riverbed. You know, Bill, the article talks about, and other articles talked about people who have interviewed, they prefer to live on the riverbed,
oh, yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, no, I know that through someone I know who is homeless that I've known for many, many years.